Hi, this is Andy, and today I'm going to show you how to create a document class in FileNet P8 5.x. In this particular test system, as you can see, we're in the ACE Administration Council, and in this particular FileNet domain, we have 4 different object stores. Notice how we create a document class. First, access the document class where you want to put the new document class. In this case, we're going to click the ECM object store, go under classes, and you'll notice there's probably showing you several different kinds of classes. We're going to focus on document classes today. You can see by clicking the right caret, there are some system-defined document classes as well as some user-defined document classes in here. We're going to add a new user-defined document class, which basically lets us grab all the properties that we would like to put for this set of documents together in one grouping, which is a document class. So let's create a new document class. Let's say new. I did a right click, new class. The display name is going to be Andy's test doc class. The symbolic name should populate. It's nice if it's the same. We click next. Notice the description, and we finish. Now, once the document class is created, we can access it and add properties to the document class. We will do this next. I'm going to pause here for just a moment. In a typical scenario, at least in a test system, you're going to create a document class, and then you're going to probably go create the property templates that you want to set up. Now, in this particular test system, if you look at it, we already have a number of property templates already created. Address 1, address 2, a number of test property templates that we can use for our new document class. If we wanted to add a new property template, we could simply right click here, say a new property template, we could define it, and then put it out there. We'll cover this right now. New property template. Let's call it, in this particular example, we're going to call it bank account. Let's make it look pretty. Bank account, right? The symbolic name will automatically populate. We're going to have to define the data type. In this particular case, we're going to say that it's going to be a string. We're not going to give it a choice list at this time. It's a single value. Most properties that we create, property templates, are going to be single value property templates. And we finish. And we should see bank account was created. Basically, there it is. Basically, this is adding a column to the doc version table. Now, let's go to the document class we just created in our previous step, and let's add our property template to it. I'm going to pause right here. So now we've created our bank account property template that's a string. We would like to add that to the document class we created earlier. Let's go back up to classes in our ACE tool. Go to document class. Here's Andy's test document class. Click on it. By default, it should show us this. You can see the properties of this particular document class. when it was created, the ID that created it. We're going to get into security in just a little bit, but under property definitions, notice on this particular document class, we haven't added any user-defined property templates yet. But because we created a document class, we automatically get some system property templates added. So this metadata is added to this document, to every document class. A date created, last modifier, date last modified. If you've ever gone and looked at documents that are added for any document class, these particular properties are added by default in the P8 system. What we're interested in today is not doing anything with these particular properties. We would like to add the custom property template we added just a few minutes ago. So we click Add, and a box will pop up, and it'll show us all the properties that are available for us to add to our document class. I'm going to click on Property so that it sorts it alphabetically, and I'm looking for Bank Account. I select it. Now, when you're adding properties to a document class for the first time, often you'll be choosing more than one property. It's just the ACE interface is a lot more efficient in many cases than FEM used to be. But in this case, we're only going to choose one. We're going to say OK. Notice this was added to our document class, Andy's test.class, but there's something that needs to happen for this to be committed to the database. We must click Save. Once we click Save, this property template is associated with this document class. And notice what's really handy here in ACE is it tells you that the bank account is in the doc version table, and here is the column name for the template we created, U0388 underscore bank account. So if you need to go run some reports and write some queries, perhaps with SQL Developer or Toad against the FileNet databases, this is the column name you're going to look for. And in fact, if we display the system properties, it will also tell you that date created is create underscore date column. Same table. Last modifier is modify user. So these are really key columns to know when you're doing some advanced administration techniques of a P8 system. So just in a nutshell, that's how we create a document class, how we create a property, and how we add properties to a document class